Charlotte Flowe World Sports Show here. Mark Parsons, watching in spirit. Tough match, but you guys are definitely putting together a recipe almost of how to beat Seattle.
Yeah, we obviously get another crack at it. They're flying. It's been a long trip for them. They look tired at periods tonight, but they have quality all over the pitch, and you know that they're going to be up there. They're going to be up there all year, and already that you know that they're the team to beat. But for us, I thought performance. We got to focus on ourselves, and tonight we had that aim. We wanted to get out and worry about how we defend, worry about how we attack, and the only disappointment was the result, and also some intelligence at key moments. But performance-wise, when we did what we wanted to do, when we defended and put pressure on in the areas and kept some key people off it, we got the ball up. We made them cough the ball up really high. Got some good opportunities from that. And even when we built, I think our centre backs, full backs really moved the ball well. I think Christina midfield, Veronica came on, done a great job in midfield. It was great to see her get some quality minutes and really, kind of thank us for giving them to her the way she performed. I think she was great in there, and we got into the final third a lot and hit the post, done a few other things that could have gone in if we rode our luck, but just wasn't as clinical maybe as we could be. But performance-wise, we've got to be happy. I mean, I was very furious at the end because of the result. I mean, how we've gone from looking like not scoring the goal even before we scored. I felt we were going to walk out of it for 3 points. For that to U-turn and walk out with 0 during the second half was disappointing. But we have to now say, right, play Kansas, one of the best football teams in the league, against next week, again next week, and we've got to take some of the good stuff. We got to respect what they're about. But I think we showed and proved tonight that we're going to be right up there. Throughout the year, and we've got a great chance of being in the business end towards the end of the season. We've got players on our team that people have to worry about, and I think that's nice to know. We just got to put some final touches on it and see out some important games like this.
Yeah, like you can look at it. You walk out with 0 points, but there are some small moral victories. I mean, what you did, nobody's ever. You're the only club in NWSL has scored on Seattle, and you've done it twice now.
I should have scored a lot more.
Yeah.
Hitting the post and a couple of one-on-ones, and to be honest, if we fixed the final ball, we would have got a few more other opportunities. But I think tomorrow when I calm down a little bit, I think I'll feel good that we did cause them that much danger. And maybe I'm just seeing it through my own goggles. I just can't get over the disappointment that we haven't come out of it with points because I thought we were better. For large periods and key periods, they were in control as well, a lot of the game. But we were in control, I think, at key times. The first 20 minutes of the first half, we couldn't score. Second half, 10-15 minutes, I felt we were looking good. But it's just that once they scored, it killed us a little bit. But then we got back. We just didn't get the ball in the back of the net when we got them opportunities to do it. And whether it's the final ball, whether it's the finish. But we got to take a lot of confidence. We got to feel good and fix the minor stuff, clean up the little details, and come again with the same pace and velocity that we did defensively tonight, because it creates us opportunities going forward.
Now, how did you approach a game like this? I mean, you did a very good job. I mean, you have players like LaRue, Fishlock, Little. Did you look at those names, or you just looked at it as a whole team that play your game?
Yeah, I think the trends, the attacking trends from Seattle are no different from last year. They play exactly the same. They've got the same tactical trends going forward. They've got better players, and that's why they're getting better results. But where they've really improved is defensively. And I'm just assuming Laura has worked along that. I think as a defensive unit, they're incredibly difficult to break down. They're incredibly difficult to counter-attack. And even when you're building, they're very organised. And tonight, I think we dragged them. We've done well with our movement to drag them out of holes and tear them apart at times. Also, probably their tiredness helped with that as well. Yeah, we don't look at. I mean, you've got to respect the individual ability and strengths and weaknesses. LaRue scored tonight, which was disappointing. Otherwise, I'd say that's 2 games where against us she hasn't really done much. She hasn't got on the run. She's not running at people. She's not getting on the shoulder. I thought Tony and Tori were excellent in the first half, keeping her quiet with Goebel. I mean, Goebel's probably been one of the best forwards in the league so far, and I don't see people giving her much credit. But her movement is very difficult to handle. Centre back's absolute nightmare. I think she's only got one goal so far on Wednesday, but her movement. So yeah, you got to respect their abilities, but you can't look there for too long. You just got to, you have individuals take care of their individuals, but you have a team. We have our team defensive principles, and they slightly tweak a little bit when we play different teams. But we're confident if we address what we're about, defensively and attacking, we can cause people problems and win games. And tonight, it's good that it's Seattle because they're at the top and running away. So if it was a team that could take points off us to get into playoffs,
cost you the playoffs.
That would hurt more. But I think it's just the performance, the fact that we were that close and could have nicked a second and seen the game out, or just rode it out for at least 10 minutes and calmed the game down. But they hit us straight back at such a critical time, and credit to them. Their quality going forward is fantastic. I think Fishlock and Kim Little, they bring such different dynamics to this league, and respect them a lot as players. And I think Keenan Winters, I kind of said to her at the end there, if she's not on the plane next year, the World Cup, sitting in that midfield, I'll be very surprised. I think she has been one of the best performers so far for Seattle, and because of the job she does, she probably doesn't get the credit that's due, but she's the reason you can't counter-attack them. She's always there ready to break things up, and then she runs the show on the ball and gets it to the other players going forward. So they got all that quality, and it's tough to play against. But tonight I thought we did our job and really scared them a little bit, and probably should have punished them more. And they're walking out of here ecstatic that they've grinded this result out.
Well, thank you for your time, Mark. Wish you the best of luck.
Cheers, Charlie.
Talk to you soon.
Take care.